guys, welcome back to the channel, or welcome if you're new here. Thank you for stopping by. So over the last couple of days I've been using this Wet n Wild colour icon palette. It's in the shade Call Me Sunshine. Sorry my voice is getting croaky. I've filmed quite a few videos today and it doesn't like it. It's like, whoa, hang on, you know, you've done quite a bit. So this is going to be my last video, but it is a comparison video. So we've got this palette here, and then we've got the Urban Decay Naked Honey, and I'm almost convinced that this is a dupe. Now, look how similar they are, guys. So we're going to be swatching them on the arms and just seeing how similar they are. If I feel like they're similar, then I'm going to do a look another day, and we're going to put one on one eye and one on the other, and then we're going to see if we can get a very similar look out of it, or if not, kind of the exact same look out of it. So what I'm trying to do, guys, is figure out if it is a dupe and try and save you guys some money. So I've said this in the video. I think this video will be going up with the looks first. So I said in the video that this cost me £5 from just my look in the UK. Now if you don't live in the UK, that's also fine. They do it at Beauty Bay, and I'm sure you would be able to get this palette in the US as well. So yeah, it's one of those palettes that a drugstore and that anyone can get hold of, I feel like. Beauty Bay ship worldwide anyway, so yeah, you would definitely be able to get it from there. And they do others, so I know that Beauty Bay, you have to pay a certain amount before they'll ship it out for free. Like, I placed an order and I had to spend like £30 to get it shipped for free, and not everyone's got that, especially when palettes are only like £5. But there's bound to be a place where you can get hold of this palette, I feel like. So yeah, this one I think is about £40, £35 to £40. I didn't pay that, I paid £25. I got it for like near enough 50% off, so I might have paid even less than £25. I have had it now a couple of years. I've done a collab with Lisa from Banning, Panning and Beyond. I'm going to leave that actually in the card section so you can go and check it out. That was a really fun collab. What I want to do now is I just want to swatch it. How many shades do you get in this? 3, 6, right, so 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So you're getting 12 shades. So this is not going to be an exact, but I feel like the popular shades in this palette, like this one, really reminds me of Honey. So that's that one there, and then that's Honey. So that's my favourite shade. I feel like we're going to be able to dupe the palette is what I'm trying to say. Obviously the packaging on this is so good, and the palette is really nice. We'll probably not be able to dupe the formula of the Urban Decay shadows, but this formula, guys, I have been trying it for 2 days now and it's good. Now I've heard a lot of negative reviews on this. I don't have a negative review as of yet, apart from this shade here. It has hard pan on it, and that's because I've been like going in with my fingers like I normally do with shadows. I have on this one as well, and this doesn't have hard pan. So yeah, I'm not a lover of that shade, and it's the shade I'm wearing today as well. Let's turn the light down a bit. So it's that shade. Let's just do the swatches and let's see just how similar it is, shall we? So let us begin. So I will be a bit disappointed if we can't get a few shades that are very similar out of this palette. But I feel like we're going to be able to do this. We'll easily be able to put a look together, I am convinced. So let's have a look at both palettes. Right, so this one here, Flyby, can you see it? I'm going to just bring it closer for a second. So this one here, Flyby, we don't have a shade like that. We have a shade like that, Sweet, and Sweet is that one there. Actually, I'm telling porkies, this shade here, Flyby, we do. It's number 5 in the Wet n Wild palette. I think the Wet n Wild palette is going to be more shimmery. So I'm doing Wet n Wild first, and then then I wipe my hand off, dry it on my PJ bottoms, and we're going with Flyby. I don't feel like this is going to be as pigmented. No, it's not the same. So you can see just how shimmery that is. That's more of a satin. So that's not the same. And then the next shade down is, it's Sweet in the Urban Decay palette, and it will be shade 10 in the Wet n Wild one. So we'll do the Wet n Wild one first. I'm going to do a couple of swatches. Right, so that's the Wet n Wild one. And then going with Sweet. Yeah, they're very similar. The next shade is Swarm. Yeah, it's going to be this one. So Swarm from the Urban Decay. A little bit similar, that one's more mustardy. The next one is Amber from the Urban Decay, so it'll be this one here from the Wet n Wild, so that one's shade 8. I'll just swatch that once and then we'll go in with Amber. The Urban Decay one's drier. I wouldn't say they're an exact match, but they are pretty close. Right, what's next? Keeper. Yeah, it's going to be shade 3. And then this one, I don't think it's going to be an exact match. No, that one's got more brown in it. Right, the next one is Golden. Golden is going to be this one. Which has got hard pan, so I'm really having to dig my finger into it. It's very, very sheer. I'm going to do a few swatches, guys, because it has got hard pan on it. That's that one. And then we'll go in with Golden. These ones are the same in the Urban Decay palette. I wouldn't say that's an exact dupe either, to be honest. The next shade is Honey. So that's going to be that one there. My favourite shade so far in the palette. So that's that. And then we're going with Honey. I need a brush. It doesn't really work with your finger, does Honey, so it's definitely a dupe. Can you see how similar those two are? They would look so similar on the eyelids. Then we have Queen. Do we have anything similar to that? Yep. This one here. So shade 7. I wouldn't say it's a dupe, it's similar in my mind. So let's go in with Queen. These are similar as well. Wow, they could be the same shade. So them two and them two could be the same shade. I do think Wet n Wild have copied Urban Decay, because this Urban Decay one has been out longer, and the Wet n Wild ones are fairly new, aren't they? So I do think that. Then we have Hive. No, I don't think we've got a dupe for that one. Then we have Drip. So Drip, this one here looks like Drip, so let's swatch those. Oh, I've swatched Drip first, never mind. So that's the Urban Decay one. Oh, I bet that's the Urban Decay one. So let's swatch the Wet n Wild one. No, that's not similar either. Next up is HBIC, which I think the dupe for that would be this. So let's swatch that one first. Just trying to think where can I put them so you can actually see them. And that's that one. HBIC is more red toned. I don't even know if you can see them there. Yeah, that's more red tone, so that's, I wouldn't say that's similar either. And then there's this dark brown here, Urban Decay Naked palette. So I'm going to put these here. So that's the one from Wet n Wild. And then Sting. They're quite similar. Yeah, they're very, very similar. They would look almost the same on the eyes. Right, so let's see if we can create a look. And if we can, I will do a look with it. If not, then I won't. These two here, like Inner Corner, champagne shades, are nowhere near the same. These two, I could definitely work with. They are exactly the same shade, practically. Then, like for the crease as a transition shade, I think these are the two most similar that we could use. These two don't look similar at all, so I wouldn't use them. And then we've got these brown shades up here that we could use for the outer V. So I think, and then these two like yellow gold shades. So we've got the one from the Wet n Wild palette, which is that one, and then the one from the Honey palette. And I actually like the Wet n Wild one more. It's better formula. Like with this one, when you go on with your fingers, it kind of gives it a little bit of hard pan, so you need to go in with a brush like this, and it kind of scrapes off more than you need. But I do like the shade, and I haven't used it for a while, so I feel like we should bring both these palettes out and do a look. I'll try and do it soon. I'm not too sure when I'm going to have time to do it, especially if I get the job that I want to. But yeah, I do want to do it, and I do want to show you how. I do feel like this is a drugstore alternative to this. Obviously, if you want Urban Decay formula, I wouldn't tell you not to buy it. I wouldn't say don't buy it, buy the Wet n Wild one. I'd say if you want to try this and you don't know if you're going to like it, try the Wet n Wild in Call Me Sunshine first, and if you like it, then wait for a sale and get this one. So they're my thoughts on the two palettes, guys. They're the swatches there as well. So yeah, thank you so much for watching. Please like, subscribe, share and comment, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye guys.